You've heard it 10 times, the same war story, the same childhood moment. You smile politely, maybe even suppress a sigh. But what if that repetition is the key to something deeper? Imagine an elderly parent at the dinner table, animatedly retelling a familiar tale, and an adult child, at first impatient, gradually softening to the meaning behind the words. Why do elderly parents repeat themselves? And why does listening matter so much more than correcting? First, it's easy to assume that repeated stories are simply a sign of forgetfulness. Age does bring memory lapses, but that's not the whole story. In reality, many elders repeat not because they forget, but because they want to remember. Repetition becomes a self-soothing mechanism, a way to keep memories alive and vivid. Each retelling is like a lifeline, connecting them to their past and, most importantly, to you. Through their stories, they relive moments that shaped them, reinforcing their sense of self and belonging. But there's more. Retelling stories is about reclaiming identity. As people age, the world around them changes rapidly, and sometimes they feel as if their sense of self is slipping away. By repeating cherished stories, they are saying, "Remember who I was. See me for more than who I am now." These stories are love letters to time, attempts to keep their memories, their wisdom, and their legacy alive. Listening isn't just an act of politeness, it's a profound act of love and respect. When you listen, you are affirming their existence, their journey, and the value of their experiences. So, how can you respond with heart and patience? Start by listening as if it's the very first time. Use active listening cues. Make eye contact, offer small smiles, and nod gently. These subtle signals show that you are present and engaged. Instead of interrupting with, "You've told me that already," try saying, "I love when you talk about that. It must have meant a lot." This simple shift in response can transform the moment from one of frustration to one of connection. Take it a step further and ask follow-up questions. Questions like, "What else do you remember about that day?" Deity, Ainsia, or "Who was with you again when that happened?" Invite your loved one to dive deeper into their memory, honoring their voice and their experience. It's not just about patience, it's about respect. You're giving them space to share, and in doing so, you're saying, "Your life matters to me." And don't let the conversation end there. Reflect their stories back to them later. Mention a story they shared last week, or bring up a detail they mentioned in passing. Say, "I was thinking about that thing you said last week." This small act tells them, "You matter. Your words stay with me." It's a powerful affirmation that their stories are not just heard, but cherished. When elderly parents repeat stories, they're not simply recalling the past, they're inviting you into their legacy. Each story is a thread in the tapestry of your family's history, a gift of wisdom, love, and continuity. So the next time you hear that familiar tale, don't rush to correct or tune out. Sit in the moment, listen with your heart, and remember, one day, you'll long to hear that story again. Cherish these moments. They are fleeting, but their impact lasts a lifetime. Listening is more than an obligation. It's a gift you give to them and to yourself. What's a story your parent or grandparent loves to tell? And what does it say about who they are?